Straight to Teofimo, that's who you calling out?
Yeah, I want Teofimo. I want Teofimo, Devin Haney, or Ryan Garcia. These guys, man, it feel like they running for me. I've been calling these guys out before I was champion. They said, Richardson, don't come over here and make no trouble. Don't cause no trouble. Don't talk bad about nobody. But listen, I got to the championship by beating a hard competition, undefeated guys that were beating the boogeyman. No steroids, no championship belt getting emailed to me. I came and took this shit. So, like I'm saying, yeah, man, give me whoever. Teofimo, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
So you're willing to go to 147 and go up there and face them at that weight?
Yes, I'm willing to go to 147. I'm going to fight at catch weights, 144. It don't matter. Give me the biggest fights. And that's just what it is, man.
Conor Ben at 147 too?
Make it happen. If it makes sense, to make it happen. And that's it. You know, yeah, I'm ready to go to UK.
Richardson, first of all, good to see you. I mean, belt looks good on you. Belt looks good on you. Hey, man, this is,
you know, it's a little heavy too. George Kambosos gonna be looking to come take this in a few weeks. He ain't gonna get it though.
There's a lot of back and forth on social media with George Kambosos. Is that something that, you know, trying to get into his head? Because I feel like everybody tries to do with George Kambosos on social media, get into his head. That's my first question.
I mean, this guy, the way he talks, it seems like he's trying to get in my head, but this guy, you can tell he's scared shit, bro. His fucking wife been on my page for the last 3 days watching all my stories. Like, I'm trying to tell him it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be over sooner, quicker than she know it. You know what I'm saying? This guy, man, is like, he's known for going out there and beating Teofimo. That's his glory to fame. You know what I'm saying? In a close fight. I'm no Teofimo Lopez. I'm levels above Teofimo Lopez. Like I said, you'll see it firsthand. Like, this ain't gonna be no jab and run the contest and hugging whatever he's talking. I'm putting beats on this guy.
What about this Kambosos one-hit wonder?
I mean, call it what you want. He's just not on that level. It just showed it every time he steps up. This guy fucking don't do nothing. Actually, on men law, women law, numbers don't. This guy lands the least percent of punches in any championship like bout in boxing today. This guy lands like shit numbers every round. So this guy's a fucking man. This guy is just a guy that beat Teofimo Lopez. And like I said, I couldn't get Teofimo Lopez. I got the guy that beat him.
What about this week? You know, we got obviously 3 big fights. Ryan and Rolly, what's your prediction of that one? And Devin and Jose Ramirez, and lastly Teofimo and Barbosa. I'm sure you want Teofimo to win that fight to potentially face him later down the line.
Yeah, it really don't matter. I mean, now, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Teofimo win, but I'm hearing Barbosa saying, oh, Hitchins is average. If I'm so average, yeah, how the fuck is a guy is gonna call a guy I've been dominating damn near every fight he's been in, calling a guy like me average, but this guy barely winning. This guy barely gets W's. So, like I said, if he happens to beat Teofimo, and Teofimo happens to be him, it don't matter. Like, let's unify, man. I'm here. I'm gonna get my job done in a few weeks, and it is what it is. Rolly and Garcia, I expect Garcia to get the job done, but I'm wishing both of them guys luck. Haney, let's see how his chin holds up. You know what I'm saying? But I think Haney's the better boxer, and he should get it done.
You think all the criticism that he's getting, you know, coming in after that tough loss, you know, the loss with Ryan, I think that's going to affect him, you know, everything that he went through, you think that's going to play a huge part? I mean, I'm sure it will somewhat, but what do you think?
Ryan is a bigger guy than Jose Ramirez, you know what I'm saying? And different styles. I think Ryan is more of a danger than Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, you know, kind of shot. You know, he just took a loss to Barbosa. Barbosa's not really a Devin Haney. He's not a Devin Haney level, so, you know, Devin Haney should win.
What's the misconception about just that?
That I'm one of the best pure boxers in boxing. Look at me, I really don't get hit. I'm landing at a high accurate rate, and these guys, every time I go out there, I'm dominating, whether it's silently or whether it's loudly. You know what I'm saying? I'm dominating. These guys is barely winning rounds. You know, these guys went 4 rounds, and I lost. So I'm in a close fight. Like, I feel like I just thought I'm one of the best boxers in boxing. I've been saying this shit before I was world champion. I'm gonna keep saying this while I'm defending this belt and while I go on to grab the biggest fights to keep proving like I'm one of the best. Like I said, I want Ryan Garcia, I want Devin Haney, I want Teofimo Lopez. Give me my shot. Come on.
Richardson, Jay with Scorebox TV official. Going back to what you said about George Kambosos, you said he's just a guy that beat Teofimo. Do you believe that he deserves a shot at your title?
Yeah, because he's former undisputed champion. Doesn't because I say he's just a guy that beat Teofimo. A lot of people in here think Teofimo's better than me. A lot of people think George Kambosos fought guys that's way better than me. So this is why I start solidifying my name in boxing this year. George Kambosos is the first name. It's a big fight. It's a huge fight. It's a big name. And let's see what I do there. I know what I'm going to do in a few weeks. And like I said, pure domination. I'm coming to dominate this guy. So, yeah.
Chan, why do you think people criticize your opponents, but then you look at other fighters, and I mean, you see who they fighting?
I mean, you look at Keyshawn. You know that guy like fights like Keyshawn Davis. He fights a weight drain Lemos. He's the greatest guy on earth. He fights a guy in Baranchik, which is a mediocre guy. He's the greatest guy in the world. I beat an undefeated world champion in Leon Paris, 25-0, knocks out Montana, beat the Boogeyman division, but ain't nobody talking about that. They still saying, oh, Hitchins is mediocre. He's still regular. The narrative that these people make is to basically make it seem like I'm not one of the top guys. I've been saying I'm on the Shakur Stevenson level, the Gervonta Davis level, and the guys that know boxing, they know that.
What about the rematch with Gervonta Davis and Lamar Roach? What do you think of that? What's going to happen the second? We saw you obviously here in the fight. We were trying to talk to you, but obviously fans were mobbing you and everything. But what do you think of the rematch?
Like I said, when I say Tank is scared to lose, I mean it in a way of Tank is a true competitor. This guy, you know how Drake. I done heard before, like Drake said, like the fear of losing keep him up at night. Like Tank is the type of dude like losing wakes him up. Like him thinking about he fuck around and lose a fight. That shit gonna make him groundhog. So I feel like he kind of got like a glimpse of that in March 1st, and I think that when they do the rematch, it's gonna be a whole different Tank. I think Tank is gonna get in his bag. And he's gonna make the adjustment that he need to make to get the victory, and I'm hoping so. But Lamar's a great fighter also.
Knockout?
I can't say a knockout. I think Lamar's a great fighter, and I still think it's a fight that can go either way.
Richardson, another title shot was between Cuello and Subriel that was announced. What do you think about that fight, since those are two potential opponents for you?
It don't matter. The winner, if Teofimo or Barboza don't want to unify, because that's the easiest fight to make right now. But with Turkey in boxing, we don't know. Anything is fight, but I'm pretty sure the winner of that fight got a mandatory in Dalton Smith, which they're gonna push for the mandatory spot. So if I can't get the Teo Barboza fight, I want the winner of Subriel Matias and Cuello. Like I've been saying, I was never scared of Matias at all. I just said, oh, it wouldn't be the best to fight this guy with an IBF rehydration clause. Like, look, I'm the IBF champion. I don't fucking agree with the IBF rehydration clause. But when Boots say it, he's not ducking all. There's no excuses. When other trainers say it, there's no excuses. When I say it, I'm ducking. Like, I beat the guy that I already beat the guy that you're saying I'm scared of, so I can give a fuck.
And how do you think that fight is going to play out? Who do you think is going to take that fight, Cuello or Subriel?
I can see Cuello being fairly easy.
You already went to Puerto Rico to like would you be able to take Matias back to Puerto Rico?
Not going to Puerto Rico. I need to pull up Puerto Rico. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans here in New York. So if he want to come, if they want to make a big fight happen, if he so happens to win the championship versus Cuello, we can make a big unification fight here in the Garden, in the big part too. I think it'll be a big event.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.